y'all. Ooh, I completely forgot that Taylor had shot Bill. Now, what the world? How did they link up? I know Sheila. I was just saying how Sheila knew that because of Deacon that Bill had got rejected. I think, but I wasn't expecting it. So Bill tells Steffi, um, well before that, Steffi was like, "There's no way that she was not going to jail and everything." And so she was like, turn around. Wow, I'm expecting. Now, we ain't heard no baby or nothing. Why I'm like, I ain't see no little, what they call the little thing that had the baby in it or whatever. Why, I was like, okay, they would have saw the baby. But I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, because she was like, turn around. I was like, now what? She about to turn around and show them. I was like, oh, he going to have the baby on his back or something. Now, we would have seen the baby now. But it is dark. I don't know why I thought that, y'all. So then he raises his shirt. And she's like, well, look at there and all that. And then I started thinking about it. I was like, Taylor shot him. Remember when the whole thing was Steffi and Taylor was like, she thought that Bill had took advantage of Steffi and everything. I was like, oh my goodness. Okay. I liked that part. Okay. This might be interesting. Who knows? I ain't gonna get my hopes up. But yeah. So okay, on this episode, Bill walks in and Steffi's trying to tell they had put the rope on Sheila and everything. They trying to tell him to help and everything. They gonna call the police and Bill just kept on saying no one's calling anyone and he's going on and on about how people need second chances and they all made mistakes and bad choices. I was like, you right about that. And also, you know, with him bringing up Taylor shooting him, I was like, didn't Steffi shoot Sheila too? So look, everybody gonna be in jail. Everybody need to go to jail at this point. I was like, ooh, so they wondering how they linked up and Steffi tells Bill that he done went to the dark side and everything. But I'm getting too far ahead. Okay, so he's making it clear that he's on Sheila's side, like that's your mother. That's your mother. And then he start going on and on about how Katie left him, Brooke left him. He even brings up Steffi leaving him. I said, now she done left you years ago. That was so long ago. And he's like, started with you, Steffi. I said, now make up your mind. You said Brooke was the love of your life. Then you went and said you always knew that you was gonna end up with Katie or Brooke. Now you talking about it started with you, Steffi, and all that stuff. And I was like, nah, come on. Come on. So, how they gonna play this out though? Because, wait, but they know she alive. So what they gonna do? Say they gonna drop all the charges? And how long before Bill snaps out of it and he decides, okay, I'm not gonna protect Sheila anymore? How long? Like, okay, wait a minute. I did not see this coming, y'all. I did not see. Oh my goodness. So, yeah. So they going back and forth and they was like saying how they ain't gonna let Sheila get away with it. And then Stephanie's like, okay, y'all could be together and all that stuff, but it's gonna be y'all gonna have bars between y'all. And then so she's like, turn around and all that. And then Stephanie realizes everything. And she's like, she knows. You told her and everything. And then she was like, yeah, I know. And Bill's like, if he not the only they ain't the only one that got shot and everything. And it's like if Sheila goes to jail, then Taylor going to jail too. I said, ooh. Oh my goodness, y'all. How y'all feel about this scene? Was y'all expecting it? I want to say I forgot about Taylor shooting Bill, but at the same time, I don't know if I mentioned it in one of these reviews or not. I don't remember, y'all. But I was like, ooh wee. Now that was crazy because Taylor went over there and she shot Bill and she's like, okay. Oh wait, I know what it was. She's like, Steffi was showing Finn's scar. And then she was like, he ain't the only one with a scar. Oh girl. Oh my goodness. But so speaking of Taylor and Brooke over there talking and they just talking about Sheila and then they start talking about Christmas. And I'm like, okay, Brooke, this is your chance. Tell her. So they was talking about Christmas and she was like, Taylor was like, Eric must be sad not to have Ridge there. And she was like, he was there and all that. I was like, this is your opportunity because it's going to blow back in your face or whatever. And then y'all going to be back beefing. They was cool for 2.5 seconds. Let's see if it continues. Maybe on tomorrow's episode, she going to tell. But on this episode, she did not or whatever. And they hugging and then she's like, it feels so good to be in your arms. And then she agrees. And I was like, okay, what's happening here? What is this? I was like, wait a minute. But yeah, she missed her opportunity to tell that they kissed and everything, that and say like Charlie and Pam putting them on a mistletoe and everything. But yeah, Brooke was like, okay, it feels good, to not be in a relationship and all this other stuff. And Taylor saying the same. And I said, y'all both full of crap. Because once she finds out, well, I don't know. It depends on how the writers write it. Now, usually, if they decide to go the same route, what's gonna happen is, she gonna tell about the kiss and everything, and then Taylor gonna feel some type of way. But if not, if they actually pursuing this whole friendship thing, we'll see. But yeah, so I'm wondering, I wonder if they gonna tell Brooke and them about Taylor shooting Bill, and they threatened to put him in jail, put Taylor in jail. I was like, okay, then Steffi had shot her once upon a time too. Listen, that's why I said everybody need to go. Everybody be in jail on this show. But yeah, I was not expecting it. But yeah, Bill done went. Excuse me, Bill done went over to the dark side, y'all. Now what? She said, I don't care how lonely, ain't that much loneliness in the world. And I was like, right. So you don't decide it, and you forgetting that she could potentially endanger your granddaughter and everything. But I was like, they brought up some good points because everybody over there judging and stuff, but y'all done did some bad things too. I was like, didn't Bill throw Ridge out the helicopter or something? I was like, well, I don't know, y'all. Look like Sheila here to stay. We'll see. And if they do decide to not press charges and drop charges, can they in the future, comment down below, can they in the future reestablish those charges, reintroduce those charges or whatever, or can they not? Well, it don't matter anyway, because Sheila gonna go do something crazy anyway. I thought for sure they was gonna go to grabbing Hayes route, but now she don't link up with Bill. Now at what point? That must have been who house she was outside of, or when he left out the house, that's probably what it was. He probably went when they showed her outside the house, but at the same time he had left out or whatever. He's like, what it's like. I said, no, you didn't trade on these folks because of that or whatever. But yeah, that was the interesting part. It ended real. I liked it. I gotta get on that. I gotta get on that. But we gonna see how it goes tomorrow. But then you got Katie and what's her name? Katie and Carter. Okay, so with Katie and Carter, nothing going on. They flirting and everything still. And look like they about to be a couple. Who knows? But he gives her a necklace. It's a heart necklace, and in reference to everything she's dealing with in regards to her health. And they end up slow dancing and everything. Nothing too special going on there. I'm interested to see how their relationship plays out and everything. But I'm more interested to see how everybody is gonna react to Bill and Sheila linking up. Then she went like, I said, Sheila got a little power, don't she, girl? I said, Sheila got power. How she be having these men fall for her like this? First it was Deacon, and I guess we ain't gonna learn. I guess we ain't gonna see them learn that Deacon was involved either. They just keep on introducing storylines without finishing it or whatever. But yeah, she got this power. She just like, y'all see her on this picture right there, how she leaning her head on this man. And I was like, oh my goodness. He don't even look like he real deal into her and they. So I'm guessing they in a relationship. But yeah, they like, and I forgot to mention that Finn didn't know what was going on. He was like, what are you talking about? And it reveals Taylor shot Bill or whatever. And I was like, yeah, that's right. Y'all all judgmental and sitting on y'all high horse, but y'all all done did something, shot somebody or cheated on somebody and all this other stuff. But yeah, let me see if I'm missing anything on this. I already said Bill linked up with Sheila, Brooke and Taylor talking about Kristen, Carter and Katie, the necklace, Finn and Steffi, about Bill bringing up Taylor shooting. If he goes to the police, he gonna go to the police and everything. I said, okay, that's it. That's everything, y'all, or whatever. But yeah, it's interesting. I know what I was gonna say. That must be what in the spoiler how they said that Wyatt and Leon gonna be worried about Bill. I was like, man, listen, man, Bill done went off the deep end. They done brought this man back on the show just to have him in this crazy storyline. But at the same time, it's interesting. That part was interesting about because I want to say that I had forgot about Taylor shooting this man or whatever because she thought that Bill had took advantage of Steffi and everything. But yeah, look at Sheila. Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay, this was, I don't know, what y'all rate this episode out of 10? Did y'all like what happened? Was y'all expecting it or what? But comment down below your thoughts about this episode. Until next time, deuces. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share, and join the conversation down below. Deuces.